Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
It sounds like something on there. It sounds like something pre-recorded on there. Once again, dear believers, dear Muslims, we greet you with the greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah, hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi azza wa jalla. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'du. With God's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer, the perfect praise belongs to God, the guardian involver, the cherisher keeper, sustainer of all worlds, of all systems of knowledge. We render all praises to Him and we seek His help and we ask His forgiveness. We put our complete faith and trust in Him, mighty and sublime is He. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah alone, the one and only. There is none like unto him. And I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad is Allah's servant, messenger, prophet to all of mankind. We ask Allah's peace, his blessings, his highest exaltation be upon Prophet Muhammad, upon his family, his companions, the righteous all. On you, O Muslims, be peace. We greet you again in the beautiful language of Al-Quran. As-salamu alaikum.
As-salamu alaikum.
What follows of this excellent salutation and salute to our Prophet Muhammad, the prayers and the peace be on him. Dear Muslims, I advise you, as well as myself, to fear Allah and obey Allah. Have taqwa, have the highest regard for God, and obey God. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And we are very grateful, dear believers, to be here at Salatul Jummah among yourselves, along with me, the believers. The believers are the absolute best company to be around, par excellence. And Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the praise and peace be upon him, he says that the deen itself started with just a few people. Just a few people. So likewise, today, you don't need a whole lot of people. You just need the right people. And the right people have the right intentions. They have the right spirit. And it's categorized by these people. They do what Allah says in the Quran. The day of Jummah come, he says, Fasa, Bigwa Allahu Akbar. Heavy, rush to the remembrance of Allah. They don't come after days ago. They don't wait till the Imam starts speaking and part of the Jummah is in progress. They say, well, it's starting there. Let me go down there and see what's happening there. See, the believer don't think like that. See, the believer and the deen, it's always on their mind. When Jummah over, they're thinking about when the next Jummah is going to be. And they're always preparing themselves for the Jummah because they know that that's the best day in the life of a believer. There's no other day and time. Nothing supersedes the Jummah. That comes up, no. Neither is. No it is over Jummah. Because you can't find the it in the Quran. But you're mandated in the Quran to stop what you're doing on the day of Jummah, which is Friday. So the logic is there, but they don't follow the logic. And that's not my subject, dear believers. And I wanted to point that out to you all, because it's for you and for those who may hear this. We don't know, this might go to. Anyway, once it's recorded, once it's put out there, people that's not even here will hear it, and they benefit from it more than the ones who hear it. And the one who gets it out for them will benefit from it even more. So I'm just not talking to us here, right? We don't need no big crowd. We just need 3 people. And that's a Jummah. Allah made it so easy for us to practice this deen. Our deen is portable. Don't need no big crowd. Don't need nobody to excite you. Because if the Quran and the Sunnah can't excite you, you ain't gonna get excited. So I'm honored to stand here in front of you, this August body. And Allah says about these people, the believers, He says, Corruptna Kuli Bani Adam. Surely I have made all of the sons and daughters honorable. See that? God said that. You're honorable. He's made you honorable. Now, if you want to, you can dishonor yourself. But that's not how you was created. You was created to be honorable. You know, so I'm honored to stand here in front of honorable people and not somewhere where I ain't supposed to be at this time of day. So today, dear believers, our talk for this Jumal khutbah or lecture is very succinctly or to the point. Allah needs nothing from us. Allah needs nothing from us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is God, the sacred and the mighty, says in his holy book, Al, that's the definite article, Al-Quran, translated by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. May Allah have mercy on him. O people, it is you that have need of Allah, but Allah is the one free of all wants, worthy of all praise. If he so pleased, he could blot you out and bring in a new creation. Nor is that at all difficult for Allah. If you reject Allah, truly Allah has no need of you, but he lacks not in gratitude from his servants. If you are grateful, he is pleased with you. No bearer of burdens can bear the burden of another, and the end to your Lord is your return, when he will tell you the truth of all that you did in this life. For he knows well all that is in men's heart. Say, praise be to Allah, who begets no son and has no partner in his dominion, nor needs he any to protect him from humiliation. Yes, magnify him for his greatness and glory. Said one who had knowledge of the book, I will bring it to you within the twinkling of any eye. Then when Solomon saw it placed firmly before him, he said, this is by the grace of my Lord, to test me whether I am grateful or ungrateful. And if any is grateful, truly his gratitude is a gain for his own soul. But if any is ungrateful, truly my Lord is free of all needs, supreme in honor. And if any strive with might and main, they do so for their own souls, for Allah is free of all needs from all creation. Allah knows what is in the heavens and on earth, and he knows what you conceal and what you reveal. Yes, Allah knows well the secrets of all hearts. Has the story reached you of those who rejected faith before? So they tasted the evil results of their conduct, and they had a grievous penalty. That was because there came to them messengers with clear signs, but they said, should mere human beings direct us? So they rejected the message and turned away. But Allah can do without them, and Allah is free of all needs, worthy of all praise. Sadaqa Allahu Adin, Allah the Mighty spoke the truth. Now, you all know how I proceed when I give a khutbah. You know that by now. And you know why, so we don't have to repeat that. So I've given you the foundation, I've given you eloquent, and now it's time for me to proceed with something from Rasulullah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which I always do. Foundation, can't go wrong. The Prophet's report said, there is no God but Allah, and to the number of all that He created in the sky. There is no God but Allah, to the number of all that He created on earth. There is no God but Allah, to the number of what is between them. There is no God but Allah, to the number of all that He has created. Glory be to Allah, the number of all that He created. Glory be to Allah, which fills all that is on earth and the sky. Glory be to Allah, to the number of all that is contained within His book. Glory be to Allah, filling all things. Glory be to Allah. That's Subhanallah. Glory be to Allah, and to Him be praised, to the number of His creations, according to His pleasure, and to the measure of the weight of His throne, and the ink of His words. Glory be to Allah, to the number of His creations. Glory be to Allah, according to His pleasure. Glory be to Allah, to the measure of the weight of His throne. Glory be to Allah, to the number of all that He created on earth. Glory be to Allah, to the number of what is between them. Glory be to Allah, to the number of all that He has created. Allah is the greatest, to the number of all that He created in the sky. Allah is the greatest to the number of what He has created. Praise be to Allah, to the number of all that He created in the sky. Praise be to Allah, to the number of all that He created on earth. Praise be to Allah, to the number of all that He has created. These prayers, these were prayers that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. And as you hear him, you can see nobody that's come up with these kinds of blue eyes. This is a man that has received revelation and has been inspired and motivated by God to give us things to say in His presence and His absence. Those were the some of the prayers. Now, those prayers, they came from a book entitled Selected Prayers of Prophet Muhammad and the Great Muslim Saints, compiled by Imam Fathullah Gulen, translated by Ali Kibble. And this author, Imam Fathullah Gulen, he has written many real comprehensive books, many. And it is said that he was chosen by all of the scholars to be the scholar of all scholars. And when you read his books, you will see the in-depthness. He has a book on where he analyzes the life of the prophet and other books. And when you read his books, you'll be able to get an appreciation why they chose him. But that's only if you've been reading and studying. Because you ain't been reading and studying, you're not going to compare with it. It's just going to shoot over your head. But if you've been studying other scholars, certainly Bukhari and Muslim, Maududi, even there, if you've been studying these people, then they tell you that this man came out of that movement, and they consider him as a scholar. So he put this prayer book together. It's not like any other prayer book. It's not telling you how to make prayer. It's telling you the prayers, the dua that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he made. So let us make dua for our beloved prophet. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ali Ibrahim. Fill out the meaning and nothing hard meaning with you. Let's make dua. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. We witness that God is one and that He cares for all of His creation, especially His servants and His messengers. And we witness that Prophet Muhammad is His servant and messenger and the seal of the prophets. We salute Prophet Muhammad with the traditional salute and salutation, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Praise and peace be on him. Again, our talk is Allah needs nothing from us. And I hope this is not inconvenient long talk, but I hope it's a profound talk, meaning I hope that this reaches your soul, your heart and your mind, and you remember this. If nothing else, remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs nothing from us. We'll elaborate as we go along. We're going to put this statement in context. We can make it plainer and make it be logical so we can use it. Because if it ain't logical, you can't use it. No matter who's speaking, if you can't follow the logic, it ain't gonna do you no good. Because we got the Muslim world, they've been doing the Quran since they was born. You read the Quran, they got hadith, they got tradition, they live in the lands, but they're not successful in terms of really competing in the world because they don't follow the logic. And we was blessed with Imam Muhammad to teach us for 33 years, but he told us to follow logic to his logical conclusion. He gave us the wisdom, he gave us the hikmah. Not only did he give us the wisdom, he gave us the logic. Because you have wisdom, but if you don't have the logic, then you can't use it. Because logically speaking, there's certain things that you're supposed to do if you're a Muslim. If you're a believer, there's certain things that you're supposed to logically do. For instance, before you make your salat, you're supposed to make wudu. That's logical. You're supposed to clean up and get in the state of mind that you're going to stand in front of your Lord. See, that's logical. If you're going to eat, you're going to eat with your right hand. And use the left hand for other things like cleaning yourself, etc. Because that's logical. Because God is right. And God don't accept anything but right. So that's logical. So you're going to follow those logical things and that's going to help improve your ability to function as a Muslim. So when you're seeing people will say, oh, he's a Muslim. Oh, she's a Muslim. Why? Because logically, they're going to see what you do, and they're going to see what you don't do. That's more important. But you don't do. They're not going to hear you using profane language, or dressing provocative, or making unnecessary jokes, or laughing with your mouth wide open. They're not going to see you doing that. Because you know the prophet didn't laugh right there. He smiled. And he liked a good joke. But he would just smile. He would never show you the inside of his mouth. So that's logical. Because that's a dare. See, for somebody not to look inside your mouth. That's good Islamic character and behavior. All these things are nuances that makes you a strong Muslim and a believer, they can look at you. When they see you, you neat and clean at all times. Because you've washed up or took a shower or a bath or some form of washing every day. Not every other day. You wash up and clean yourself every day. And put on clean attire every day. Because the prophet said the Muslim is one who keeps himself neat and clean at all times. As soon as you get out of the pit, from construction work, as soon as you get out of it, you go and clean yourself up. You don't keep walking around with pipe smell on you. So you don't, if you're conscious, see, you don't do that. Because Rasulullah kept himself like that. And kept his home like that, his person like that. That's why you do that. Even if you didn't learn it at home, sometimes you didn't get the home training. So right now we got a whole group of people that they got an excuse because they ain't had no home training. They ain't been taught how to keep their room clean and themselves clean and stuff. So you got to be taught that. Even grown men during the time of the Nation of Islam didn't know how to maintain themselves. So they had to be taught that. When you came to the meeting, when you came through the front door, visualize Master Muhammad right there. That vestibule, visualize that. Real time. See, when you came through that front door, you had a lieutenant and you had an inspector. And when you came through that front door, if you was unkept, you couldn't come to the meeting. It stopped right there for you. If you had dirty fingernails, if your breath was smelling like alcohol, cigarette smoking, you couldn't come to the meeting. If your shirt you had on, and your neck was dirty, your collar, you couldn't come to the meeting. So that was practice. Practice. Being facetious, being clean. The prophet said cleanliness is part of faith. If you can't keep yourself clean, you don't have no faith. Is that logical? Sure, that's logic. You can't think of a man that say he believes in God. The Most High would present himself dirty, unless he don't have no opportunity to get himself clean. And it could be times when you can't get clean. So Allah introduced tayammum. Get some dirt. He put so much emphasis on you being clean. He said you can't find no water who do. Get some dirt and wipe your hands and your face. That don't get you clean, but we want you to know how important you staying clean is. Even though when you're in the desert and coming from the office of nature or being engaged with your wife, still be clean. Think clean. That's the whole point. Don't take this for granted. So, again, our talk is Allah needs nothing from us. Now this is rhetorical. As I speak to you all, you already know that. But because you know it, that don't mean that it's not our job to remind you, as I remind my own self, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs nothing from us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in his holy book, Al-Quran, that no one comes to him except as a servant. See the frame of mind? See the context? You a servant. I'm a servant. That's what Abdullah means. Ab means servant. It means slave. Abdullah means you're a servant, a slave of God. You're not a servant to anything, to anybody, to yourself, to nothing. And that's all of us, we come to Allah as a servant only. Or we don't come. Allah can't use you. If you don't want to be a servant of God, then Allah can't educate you. Not that he can't, but he ain't going to educate you. Unless you come as a servant and you submit. You yield your will to his will, which is way above you. So we can see from what we read already that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs nothing from anything that He has created. He needs no help in the control and the management of all that we see and don't see. And we can't even see how humongous the creation is. Imam talked many times about the telescope. No, they didn't make any kind of telescope they want to make. They tried to do the same thing during the time of Pharaoh. Get me a ladder. So told this people around him, said, look, this man Moses, I think he's a magician. He said, even though I don't think I don't believe him, still get a ladder anyway. I'm gonna take precautions. Get a ladder and build it up so we can see the God of Moses. You can't get nothing to go to see Allah. Nothing. You have to have faith. Iman bil ghaib. You have to have faith in the unseen because of what you see. That's bil ghaib. You got an orange. How did orange get there? What they do to the orange before you got it? You don't know. But you know what an orange can do. So you bite it and it got vitamin C in it and it's juicy and it's got natural sugars in it unless they produce it. But you got faith in it. You buy a car, jump in the car, start doing 30, 70 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour. You put your feet down on this little pedal. You don't know that little pedal is going to hit your brake pads and stop. But you got faith in it. So you got faith in these little small mundane things. How much more faith should you have in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that created your mind, body, and soul so you would even think like that? You can have enough faith in Allah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needs absolutely nothing from any of us. Or from anything that He's created that you see and things you don't even see. Needs nothing from them. That they need and we need everything from Allah. So we must remember these things. Alhamdulillah. It's not only Alhamdulillah, the praise is to Allah. No, the Quran says Alhamdulillah, He. See, that's the key. And He means all types of perfect praise belongs to Allah. Any kind of praise that you can imagine, that you can say, it all belongs to Allah. Ham. Ham means praise. Alham, the praise. Alhamdulillah, He, you know the rest of it, Rabbil Alameen. Alam, that's knowledge. All the knowledge. No matter how smart you are, how scholarly you are, how many degrees you have, all the knowledge of any consequence comes from Allah. None of us would have anything if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hadn't chosen to teach Adam, our father. No one knew anything, no creature knew anything until Adam was infused with language. The angels were asked to tell the meaning of this thing. And they said, glory be to you, O Allah. We had no knowledge of these things other than what you have told us. Adam, teach them the name of these things that you know. That's a car, that's a refrigerator, that's a tree. Now you Adam. Now you name things. You got a little big nasty dog, you name him Spot. You got a little pretty cat, you name her Princess. See, you Adam now. Why? Because Adam represents the human intellect. And before Adam, there was no human intellect. So you didn't know nothing. You wouldn't know nothing now if Allah hadn't sent down the alphabets. A, B, C, D, F, G, and you put them together in words and sentence and grammar. You wouldn't know none of that. But you take all that for granted because you think Allah needs you. Allah don't need you to do nothing because He can speak to you any kind of way you talk to Him. Silently, you can be engaged in college in the light of the blind. And don't say nothing, but Allah already knows what you think. He don't need to say nothing because He don't need nothing from you. Not even for you to even get yourself involved in anything. You don't have to speak or say nothing. Allah already knows. Say me Allahu liman hamdah. Yes, but I've already heard you already. That's for you to do. Because Allah don't need nothing. Imam Dawood Muhammad, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him and bless him with paradise. Amen. He said this about serving. The only way man can come to God, God says in the Quran, I need not for you to feed me. God don't need you to feed him. They're in the Christian church. Bless God. Let's say bless God. How you going to bless God? God is independent of anything that you have, including your voice and your ignorance. Bless God. You can't bless God. You can't bless God because you can't conceive God. Start thinking about God. Allah says in the Quran, and you heard this many times, whenever a messenger came to the people, you had the believers, you had the disbelievers and the hypocrites, all the way through the people. But the believers and even the disbelievers, they would not understand or accept the messenger, because the messenger came with something different than what they were accustomed to doing. So they had the unmitigated gall to ask the messenger, if what you say is true, then show us God. Ain't that what they said in the Quran? Show us God. And every time they said that, Allah gave them a way for them to communicate with them, and it made them fall down in a swoon out of fear. Moses, look at that mountain right there. The mountain came down. Allah will show them through his forces of nature, his angels. You really ain't going to get to me. I'm going to dispatch my angels, and my angels are going to bring down such a torment and fear on you that you've never experienced. You're going to know I'm God. So they never believed that. Imam Muhammad, servant of God, those who obey the commandments of God and those who obey the commandments of God, and the benefit is purity. For obeying God, the benefit is purity. We're going to finish this thing real quickly. I think y'all got the message. Our subject is, if you don't know, you're just coming in, if you're late for the movie, because you know if you go to the movie, you won't be late. I got to get in there before we I can miss the previews. But this movie, they say this movie, they say doctor, what is it, doctor, doctor, this new movie out, they say, that movie is so good, I got to get in there and see that movie when it first come out. See, you rush for that. But when it comes time for you to serve your Lord, you come sometimes, a lot of us, we're real lackadaisical. We take this blessing of the Jummah for granted, not knowing that this opportunity is a way for you to wipe away all your sins from the previous week. And according to the prophet, 3 more days. So the sins you did were minor sins for 10 days. If you come to Jummah and keep your mouths closed, don't whisper, don't talk, don't tell nobody to move, keep your mouth closed for 10 days, your sins will be removed. This will come into Statute Jummah. Now, who, logically speaking, wouldn't want that? And the first row for the men is the best row, and the next row is for the second row, and so on and so forth. Who wouldn't want those kind of blessings, logically speaking? So we should rush to the Statute Jummah, and we should look forward to it. Because in the Statute Jummah, Allah forgives you for your sins. He showers his mercy on you. The angels record that you can and what you did, and all that goes to you in the day when you meet your angel final. So what Allah says in the Quran, we're going to go back to the Quran, so we can make some comments on it, because I know that when y'all read this, you don't know it. I ain't guessing or taking it for granted. I know you don't know it because you don't read the Arabic. You don't read it, and you don't focus and really reflect on it in English. So I'm gonna say things that I know that you don't know. And if you do know, then great. Oh people, it is you that have need of Allah. But Allah is the one free of all wants, worthy of all praise. And we already said that that phrase in the Quran is Alhamdulillahi, worthy of all types of praise. It's not Alhamdulillah, it's Alhamdulillahi. That makes it mean a definite article. He is pleased. If he so pleased, he could blot you out and bring in a new creation. So your and my acceptance of Al-Islam is a favor to us, not to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He does not need your submission. This thing is a favor to us, not to Allah. Whether we submit or don't submit, it has no effect on Allah whatsoever. He's not, when you come, he's not happy. When you don't come, he's not sad. But when you come, we are happy, because Allah said, if you see them coming in crowds like that, then you fall down. It makes sense. They don't have no effect on Allah. He's not worried about a million of us, except in Islam, because he chooses who he wants to be a Muslim. He chose us. We can't choose nobody. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he brought us out of the darkness into the light of Al-Islam. Before we heard this message in any form, we was in the dark world. We was in, what is it called, Jahiliyyah. We was in the dark world. And then when we heard this message of Al-Islam from the Quran, from the Sunnah of the Prophet, it brought us into the light. And the darkness is ignorance. And the light is truth. And you can make progress when the light comes on. You can't make no progress in the darkness, especially in the darkness of your own mind. The light has to come on. You know? When the light comes on, you get ideas, man. I can be laying in the bed 3 o'clock in the morning and say, man, you know what I gotta do when I get down to my store? I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that. He's a horticulturist. He said, man, I gotta go cultivate this dirt for turn this dirt over at least one time. And get these rocks out of here, these stones out of here, so they won't block these roots when I try to put this stuff in here. You gotta think. That man is a builder right here. He gotta try to think about where he can put this space, how much space can he use, and what kind of materials he gotta use, and how many men he needs. You can't arbitrarily go out there and try to build nothing, even though he half asleep right now. You gotta think about what you're gonna do. But you do that when you got light. Because when it's dark, even in your house, you have to stuff your toe. Because the table you can see when it's light, you almost forget where the table is, and then you hit the base of it. Here's your big toe. Oh man, my big toe. Because you're void of light. You can't take a picture, a good picture, unless you have light. Photography starts with light. That's why you have flash, stuff that illuminate the subject you're taking the picture of. Because in order for the film to develop properly, it needs a certain amount of light. And don't trust me, I used to take pictures for a living. I had 2 big cameras and 2 big top-of-the-line flashes on them. And I used a certain number of film, depending on whether you were light or you were dark, in order to get the best resolution when the film was developed. But you can develop it in the darkness, but you can't bring the light until you have light. So Allah took us from the darkness, and we should always remember that, and we should always thank Allah, always. Remember Allah. And remember that Allah needs nothing from us, but we can survive with what He gives us. We can't survive. We can't survive without the air. It's air in here that we can't even see. But let the air not be in here. And real people, we say, man, maybe we got so many hours, maybe a day we can go and live with no air. You stuck in a cave or something, can't get no air. Like those young boys over there, they couldn't get no air. They found them, they're alive, but if they couldn't get no air, they can go without some water and food for a while. If they couldn't get no air, they would suffocate. Because you got to have air go into oxygenated air that go into you that you don't see, but you benefit from it. So we got to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the air. When you go eliminate yourself, or about step back out of the bathroom, or about thank you for allowing me to relieve myself. Some people's bowels is locked up. They may not can't go to. I know a person that makes this now, an older guy, he died now, but he had a real problem with eliminating, and eventually it just overtook him. Because you got to go so long, you got to eliminate. But when you eliminate, you didn't make yourself eliminate. It wasn't what you ate made you eliminate. It was Allah that blessed you to eliminate. So you step out of the bathroom, oh Lord, thank you for allowing me to relieve myself. Is that logical? That's logic. Now this right here is a misconception. I'm just paraphrasing, cutting through this real fast. It says, Yusuf Ali translation, to your Lord is your return. To your Lord is your return. Now, this is what Imam Muhammad said, and I'm going to make my comment about it. He said, for to say to your Lord you return, he said, that's Christianity. He said, that's not Islam. Because you didn't come from Allah. In the first place, you came from the earth. Is that logical? And you're going back in the earth. And your body is made up of the earth. See? Iron. All of the elements in the earth is in your body. Because the human being was created out of dirty, stinky, mud, clay. Not out of Allah. What's in you is part of the roof that's in you. That's not in any other creature but you. That makes you a thinking human being. So you don't return back to Allah, you return back to the earth. Your body goes in there, but the soul never dies. People that dead and come back, they say, I seen my soul leave my body. Because the soul never dies, meaning your human aspirations go on. You couldn't do it, so now you got Abu Bakr, Sadiq Uqta. Now he will do what you wanted to do. All you got to do is have it in your DNA and talk about it, and then he'll do it. Your daughter will do it. Your physical body will be gone. And one day you'll be raised up, and then you'll get a chance to see who your Lord is then. But you won't return to Allah. That's not Islam. That's Christian talk. One day I'm going to meet my Lord. I'm going back to my Lord. My Savior. He's your Savior. What you mean he's your Savior? And what Allah say? Allah say in the Quran, save yourself and your family from the fire of hell. What is the hell? Uncontrolled passions. Is that logical? You got passions. You got to control your passion. That's how you save yourself. And teach your family what to do, what's right. That's who the Savior is. You are the Savior of your own self. Not God. God give you the intelligence, give you free will for you to think about doing what's right and what's wrong. And it's innocent. But if you ain't sure about something, the prophet said, leave what you don't know for what you know. Real clear. I ain't sure. I think I should do this, but I'm not really sure. Well, then leave it alone until you know what you're sure about. Because that's what you're going to get charged on. And it says, praise be to Allah, who begets no son and has no partner. And we already know that. So we should never think that we did before. Those who came through the nation of Islam, most of them are still blind. They're worshiping a personality that's going to pass away. And they're going to have to reorganize, figure out what they're going to do. Because no man is a God. Man is man and God is God. And we came up to the nation of Islam believing that that's what Muhammad was God in person, reincarnate, and so on and so forth. We thought that. We found out when Allah took us out of that ignorant thinking that wasn't true. But that's how we thought. But on the other hand, we thought that and it wasn't correct. But we made more progress than you making with the Quran and the Sunnah. So something wrong. But what's wrong is we got the Quran and the Sunnah, but we stopped using the phone. See, now, you got a car, you got the manual to tell you how to use your car, if you're lucky, if you still got your manual. See, the manual will tell you how to use your automobile. And if you use it, change your oil at a certain time or whatever, it extends and maintains the life of the car, right? But now, you so smart, you jump in your car with no manual and don't change your oil within a stated time because you ain't following the logic. So the Honorable Muhammad told us to do for self and do for kind. And up United Nations, you can accomplish what you will. Power things. And he was a little bitty man with third-grade education, but produced icons. Mr. Farrakhan ain't know nothing about Islam until he learned Muhammad. Muhammad Ali ain't know nothing about Islam until he learned Muhammad. Malcolm X, no matter how charisma he became, he ain't know nothing about Islam until the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Imam W.D. Muhammad didn't know nothing, not one word, same way you did. And all the other people who followed him behind the scenes, remember Fontour, Jesse Jackson, Elvis Cleaser, all of them benefited from and they ain't know nothing about Islam until the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told them about the bow tie, the white shirt, the bean pie, how to eat the lid, the white HMGs, the sardines, the books, Al Savior has to write. Ain't none of them know none of that language, none of them, not one word, until the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that little small man who I saw twice. None of you knew nothing. And then once you start knowing something, you start talking about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Oh, you know, he didn't teach Islam. Why are you doing it? Because you weren't with him. You weren't with him. That was your step, your kindergarten and grade school step to coming into the deen. And then you got the deen. You got the Quran and the Sunnah. And the prophet said, the prayer and the peace be upon him. What he feared the most before he left this world, he said that they would go, his community would go back to sleep. And that's just what we have done. He woke us up, took us out of the light, out of the darkness of light, and now we done gone back like the lizard going in the hole. We done gone back to sleep. The whole community, all around the world, trying to assimilate, trying to be like the Europeans, dictatorships, you know, the fancy dresses and costumes, you know, trying to hold up munitions and stuff that can kill people in society. But we was motivated to be doctors by Muhammad. We was motivated to be scientists, biologists, mathematicians by Muhammad, by the Quran. What's in the Quran? It was revealed 1400 something. They did not know that. But Muhammad knew it. They ain't know nothing about no fingerprints. But Muhammad knew it. They ain't know nothing about no earth, one part salt and one part sweet. But Muhammad knew it. They ain't know nothing about how the child come into the system. Biology 101, Muhammad taught that. First you was a drop of blood, a sperm, despised. They ain't know nothing about that 1,400 years ago. And then you evolved to blood adhering, blood. They ain't know nothing about that. Then the blood took on bones. And then God blew his spirit in you. They ain't know nothing about none of that 1,500 years ago. But Muhammad knew about it. Because he was the leader then, and he's the leader now. You come into something, and you think that Allah needs you for you to reveal something to happen. No, Allah don't need nothing from you. You need to study the Quran and study the life of the Prophet. That's what you need to do. If you say that you're a Muslim, that's what you need to do. But when you find out something, you ain't revealing nothing to Allah, and you ain't finding out nothing that the Prophet didn't already know. Not one single thing that you find out that if you study, you'll see that the Prophet already knew that. Nothing, because that's why their prophets are called Nebi. Nebi means two things: warner and informer. Not just inform you, he warns you and then he informs you. So he can't inform you if he don't already know. Oh, I went to the prophet was here, I wonder would he know that? Yes, he would know that. Because the trajectory that you put on is by Allah and his messenger. You were put on that path to become an engineer. Like Ibrahim, he's an engineer. You think he taught himself to be an engineer? That's the path that he was put on. It's a science that he go by. If he don't go by that science, he can't build nothing. He can't be an engineer. You see what I'm saying? This is the logic that we have to understand. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't need nothing from none of us. At no time for nothing, nowhere. We ain't find out about nothing that Allah don't know. Allah hu ilam. Allah said he is the best knower. He is the only knower. We have to just accept and believe. We don't know nothing. Like the angels. We don't know where we're going to live, where we're going to die, what the situation going to be, what the circumstance going to be. We don't know who's going to be born, who's going to die. We don't know nothing. That's going to make no difference. What we know is very, very inconsequential. Very inconsequential to what's going to take place after going to take place. Because Allah is going to give everything His time. He's going to give every person their time. And when you don't do what Allah say do, He says He extends a rope to you. He give you more rope. Go keep on doing what you're doing. But when I bring my wrath down on you, everybody going to know that I am God and I brought my wrath on you. Like I did with Pharaoh and all the pharaohs like him. But I'm going to give them rope. He got to do that because Shaitan asked him for a respite, didn't it? Shaitan said, I'm not going to submit to your man. What? You're not going to submit to my man? And you see I'm telling him I'm going to create a man? No, I am better than him. And if you give me respite, give me time, I will show you that most of the people who you are creating will not be grateful. And that's the case. Because Allah says in the Quran that most human beings are ungrateful. See how I'm tying these things, tying things in? I ain't just speaking off top of my head. You read in the Quran yourself. Don't Allah say most human beings are ungrateful? And that's what Shaitan said. And what did Allah say? Yes, go ahead, but you will not get any of my devotees. So if you're devoted to Allah, Shaitan is not going to get you. Or they're going to give you some problems. Don't think he's going to give you no problems. Shaitan going to give you hell because he is to give you hell. Him and his father to give you hell as long as he's there. But they all know they're going to hell. So Allah said, go ahead, but I will fill hell with you Iblis, and all those who follow you, but you will not get any of my devotees. Now this is Quranic language, right? That I'm giving you. That's rhetorical. So we finishing, we ain't gonna say no more. I got plenty on this paper, this case I had it backed up. This case by time, yeah, I'm like Columbus. Columbus thought that the world was flat. So he's traveling, he's frightened, he's scared. That he found out the more he kept on going, that the earth kept on revolving on its axles, and he had no effect on the geography whatsoever. When he got there, he saw people already dead, but then he claimed it, and they said Columbus discovered America, and the Native Americans was already here. So what we do, we're gonna lie about that, and plus we're gonna wipe them out. Then they won't be, we put them on plantation, give them liquor, and give them gambling, there won't be no consequence over it, and that's the way it is. See, I'm gonna make the history to y'all, because y'all don't think I know history. He ain't educated, well, how he know what these things? Stevie Wonder can't see physically neither, but who can outright Stevie Wonder? Nobody. Ray Charles couldn't see nothing either, but who can out sing and write Ray Charles? You don't see with your eyes, you focus with your eyes, you see with your intellect. Your eyes is something that you use to focus. And if you have no knowledge of something, your intellect can't tell you nothing. But these people have been told things. Touch this. This your right foot. Touch this your left foot. Go in this box right here. That's where your black socks are. Go in that box right there. That's where your brown socks are. What you gonna put on this morning, Mr. Charles? I want brown on. Take me over to the corner over there and get my brown socks. Take me this section right here. That's where my brown suits are. They've been taught. Because Adam names things. That's what Adam does. And Adam is productive. And Adam is successful. And he uses ingenuity. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Especially as African American, even though we done fell behind, 2018 is never too late for us to come together and build something and do something for ourselves and support our own selves. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. Stop talking about the Ethiopians and the Koreans and the snaky West Africans and the Chinese that you turn your money to, Walmart, Kmart, and all that. Don't worry about them. You can't do nothing about that. But you can get together with somebody that thinks like you. And you can establish something with 2 people, 3 people, and do for yourself. You can stop running in these places, spending your money with all these people besides spending money with your own self. We never thought about doing nothing like that in the nation or something. If Brother Charles had a bakery, all of us wanted that bakery. If the sister had a hair salon, all the sisters going to that hair salon. If we had a tailor shop, they making our uniforms or making our dresses, all of us going there to get our stuff made. We ain't going to no Korean to get no suit made. We going to Brother Charles 67X or Brother Abdullah Kareem. And we walking around and that stuff, we proud. Because one of us made this stuff with our own hands. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Seeking out who among us is in business and go and buy black and keep it black. Keep it and don't make no apologies. Because you can believe me, the other nationalities most likely ain't spending a dime with you. You spending your money with all of them, and they ain't coming in they see your place, and they're suspicious. How are they doing that? Where they get that stuff from? I bet they're a bunch of thieves. Old blacks and so. It's okay for them to have what they have. They got all the liquor stores, all of the gasoline stations, so and so forth, making money all day long. And the biggest consumers are who? African Americans. No other nationality is spending money at the rate and the amount as we are doing. And Malcolm said, as long as we do that, how can we expect to have any kind of status? Can't have nothing. So, brothers and sisters, in my conclusion, that Allah needs nothing from us. We need everything from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and even so, we need each other. See, we need each other. Because Allah says in the Quran that the believers, they are friends and protectors of each other. And the disbelievers, they are friends and protectors of the disbelievers. Isn't that logical? So get around believers. Maybe around these non-productive, illogical speaking people. They're talking about something that don't mean nothing, that you might be held accountable for when you meet your Lord. Talking about nonsense. Get around productive thinking people that can help you get where you're trying to get to. We all have a destiny and a path that we have and the time to have to do it. So get around people that can help you. Because in business, what I was told and didn't listen by two sources. Imam Muhammad came to my first store on Good Road. He was ecstatic because he seen me put in the place with his father to do for self. The store was packed. It was packed. He said, my, look at this business in here. So he sat down on that bench. I still got that bench. So he got up and I walked back there with him toward the back. And I took the opportunity, because he was there, I said, I know I'm going to ask some kind of question. That's like being around Warren Buffett. You going to be around Buffett and start talking about cartoons? You going to be around Bill Gates and start talking about, Mickey Mouse? You're going to ask some type of intelligent question about how you can invest your money or something, because these people got knowledge to tell you. So Imam Muhammad was there, our leader. So I said, I know I'm going to ask him something. So I put my shoulder on his shoulder. I said, Imam Muhammad, I'm getting ready to open up another store. Now, so can you advise me? That's what he told me. He said, Sultan, I believe you can do anything you put your mind to. He said, but just don't hold yourself in too close. And don't stretch yourself out too far. I didn't know what he meant by that, because I hadn't come to that understanding. But now I know, because I'm experiencing it. I don't have to tell you what I did, where I went, because you know where I went. Because the brother just said, before Juma started, I remember when you had all them stores, man. He said, but one thing about you, you're not different. You don't have them stores, but you're still the same person, and now you got more knowledge and wisdom. And he was right. That was one thing that I was told. So, the second thing, it don't matter. But the bottom line is, regardless of what happened to us in life, if we believers, we put all of our complete faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and don't just say that, but believe it. And call on Allah every time we need something. Whatever it is, money, because money come and money go. Don't it tell? Look how much money you done have. I don't know how many millions I have. But that don't mean I got my health. I came up with people that had the same amount of money or more. They did. Or they walking and walking. But I ain't got none of them problems. Look, I'd rather have good health than to have $1 million. I'd rather have not being on no drugs from the pharmaceutical companies that are crooks than have money. It was in New York, me and Muwakil, this old man had an oxygen tank on, he was in a wheelchair. We greeted him, talked to him, he said, if I had your help, young man, I'll give you all my money. He living up in Manhattan now. You know how much money it costs to live in Manhattan. He had an aide pushing his wheelchair, right? He said, if I had your health, I'd give you all my money. Because your health is your wealth. No matter how much money you get, if you're not healthy, look at these people here, all these millionaires. What they do? They kill themselves because their mind and their heart and their soul is not healthy. That's what it means you want to kill yourself. Because if you enjoy life, you want to live life as long as you can live it, as full as you can live it. But if you don't submit to God and fall down and submit to your Creator, you're not going to be successful. So Allah don't need nothing from us. Nothing. Remember this talk. You ain't doing Allah no favor. Allah is favoring you. Whatever you have, being a Muslim, making your salat on time, giving your zakat, fasting, going to Hajj. You ain't doing that. Allah, none of that don't reach Allah. Only thing reaches Allah is your taqwa. That's what he said. He said you can turn the animal on his side and say Bismillah, you can slaughter it. He said, but the meat don't reach me. The blood don't reach me. What reaches me is your taqwa, your remembrance of me. That's what reaches me. Being a good Muslim believer, that's what reaches Allah. Lastly, he said, marriage is half of faith. Your whole faith. So you get married, that's half of it. They said, well, what's the other half? He said, taqwa. See? Remembering me. That's the other half. Let's make dua. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وأقيموا الصلاة.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu wa la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala falah. Qad qamatis salah, qad qamatis salah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Muhammadan Rasulullah. Astagfirullah. Astagfirullah. Prophet, peace be upon him, said, keep the road straight. If not, he said, Allah will not look at you. Keeping our road straight, he said, make this salah, and do it will be your last salah, because it very well might be. Make a niyah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Malik yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. قل الله أحد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Next week, we're gonna have Imam Salim Matini. Be our guest, inshallah. We're trying to keep it, different brothers coming, and they're gonna all teach us. Soldier in the name of Islam. Alhamdulillah.